is still present in the difficulty of living a human life in February, in August, in September. And by the same token, by the way, what horrifies us? Well, that's its own truth too. There are some things so beautiful that they have to be true, because they touch something deep within us that screams, yes, this is right, I remember this. And there are some things so ugly and so repulsive and so horrifying that they touch the same chord in reverse. And we say, no, this cannot be. This is not what we're meant for. We feel that revulsion when we do the wrong thing to those we love, when we break the trust and the covenant, when we look at our own sins and we wonder, is it possible that I will never be forgiven? When we use someone who loves us and we pretend we're not, and we know in the back of our hearts this is wrong, and it grates in us and it moves us, and we try to bury it and we try to hide it. That horror, that revulsion is still telling us the truth. We must never lose it. How horrible it would be, indeed, to have a heart so hardened that we never again feel horror at the sliminess of sin. And so it is true, too, that the brokenness that sets us back, that the anger we feel when we lose a loved one, that the horror we feel at sickness, the sadness we feel when someone who is innocent is hurt or abused, the helplessness against which we rail as the victims captive by an addiction that needs to be thrown off, that tells us the truth too. And the truth is that it's not to be that way. That there is a better way. There is a righter vision. There is a greater grace. There is a holier hope. There is a more magnificent wonder if we'll just turn towards it. Mary, there'll be times when you won't know and you won't be sure. But look around at what God is doing for others. When you can't see it in yourself, look. Even look at Elizabeth, your kinswoman. See what God has done in her life. And know that if he's doing something elsewhere, then certainly he will not neglect you. Be peaceful, Mary. The Holy Spirit will overshadow you. And it's the only shadow in which you will ever live that is brighter and lighter than day. My dear sisters and brothers, enjoy this week. Let your hearts and your eyes be wide open to what the Lord tells you. For the incarnation will be found in the everyday. Grace will be found in the hassle. Hope in the hustle. And forgiveness will be scattered throughout it all. There are some things so beautiful that their very beauty cries out, this is real. This is true. Believe beauty, not the ugly. For the beauty is, of course, birthed in us. That's the incarnation every day. May Jesus be praised forever.
Amen.